Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ranked. Today we're going to be ranking my personal favorite 5 chord types. So not specific chords in a specific key, but the type of chord, like major, minor, dominant, seventh, stuff like that. All right, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to play it. We're going to do the countdown. Here we go. All right, coming in at number 5, we have what's called a minor major 7. Okay, now a minor major 7 is a 4-note chord. I'm going to play it off of D. So we have the D as the root. The minor part is the third. It's a minor third in F. Then you have the 5 in A, and then the major 7 aspect of the title is the raised 7th degree, which is a C sharp. So what you end up with here is a chord that first looks minor, but then strangely enough it has that major 7. So it's kind of a collision of the minor third and the major 7 to create that. Okay, that is probably one of the most interesting, whimsical, fantastical musical sounds ever. I find it hard to use in music itself because it's so different, but it does end a piece of music very well. So that's number 5, the minor major 7. Coming in at number 4, I'm going with sus chords. And I'm just going with simply the idea of the sus chord. I'm not going to pick a 2 or a 4 or a 7. We're just going to go sus chords. So sus chords off of, like, say, C as a root, we have a sus 2. That would be C, D, and G. And if we did a sus 4, it would be C, F, and G. All right? And I just like that non-major and minor quality. It's kind of ambiguous. It lends itself to creating drama. For example, you could do like a sus 2 to sus 4 to major. Right? So it creates suspense, drama. It kind of delays resolution a little bit. And it sounds really good on its own. Number 4, sus chords. Coming in at number 3, we have the dominant 7th chord. The dominant 7th chord is essentially a major chord. I'm going to do this off G. It's a major chord, so G, B, and D with a minor 7th, all right? Now, as you may know, the dominant 7th chord is the 5 chord in major keys, and it's used to resolve the music back to the 1 chord. And in blues and jazz, this chord can be used kind of just outright as a replacement for traditional harmony. You could do a 1-4-5 in the style of the blues and just have all the chords be dominant chords. So the dominant chord is really cool. It's satisfying, but also a little bit unstable. It contains a tritone between the 3rd and 7th degree. So here's the full chord, and then here's the tritone on the 3rd and 7th. So good stuff. Number 3, the dominant 7th. All right. Coming in at number 2, we have what's called the 6-9 chord. All right. So I'm going to do this off of C. The 6-9 chord is we'll look at it like this. It's a C major chord with the 6th note added and then the 9th note added. All right. So it's got that. It's a resolute sound, but it's got color. It's a little bit mysterious. Usually you would have the 7, some version of the 7 involved, and you would just call it a 9 chord. But the lack of the 7 with the presence of the 9 and the 6 makes it a 6-9. All right, so number 2, the 6-9. And coming in at number 1, my favorite chord type of all is just simply the minor chord. All right, the minor chord, whether it's D or E or even A. I guess you can say I just like dark, mysterious, sad-sounding music, right? I think the word here isn't dark or mysterious or even sad. I think the word is emotive, right? It's a lot of emotion in minor chords. So let's run the recap here. At number 5, you have the minor major 7. At number 4, you have sus chords. At number 3, you have the dominant 7th. At number 2, you have a 6-9. 6, 9. And then last but not least, you have the dominant 7th chord. All right, minors. All right, thank you all for watching. Leave your favorite 5 chord types in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.